Hello everybody, welcome to a World of Warships Blitz battle, and it's tier 6 in the Bayern. I have two reasonable Bayern videos, so yeah, the Bayern twice, which is pretty interesting because there was a time I couldn't get rid of the ship fast enough. But anyway, pardon me, let's go into the Bay of Storms. So what I tend to do in the battleship, so in the destroyers I turn my guns towards the inside and zoom towards the outside. Usually, and in battleships usually it's the other way around. I point my guns towards the outside so that I can turn towards the inside and defend our capture zone. What that does mean is that my sort of guns are out of position if it comes to a rush around the corner, but for the most part a rush around the corner is a dangerous proposition. Those things are properly softened up from the safety of this sort of position. So yeah. Here's our first target for Buki, which we're going to fire a long-range Bayern AP at. Good luck hitting anything. 3 hits. Really. And this is the Belfast. This Belfast is going to be a major pain. All Belfasts are a major pain. And I know because I play the Belfast. So what I'm trying to do is hit this Belfast and just keep pummeling him until he smokes up. He's got 3 smokes. Once he's used the 3rd smoke, his special trick is gone and he's pretty easily dealt with. But as long as he has those smokes, he's a bit of a challenge. Problem is, I'm not hitting him, and that's giving him no incentive to try and protect himself. Let's see if we can... What I need to do is... Because basically what will happen is as soon as I land some decent shots, he'll puff his smoke up. He's not puffing up at the moment. He's turning in. And I'm about to hit this point of land, which is not a lot of fun. Right, let's see if that does the trick. Shots out. We hit the enemy. A decent 6 hits. Oh no, he's obviously knows his stuff. He's getting tagged again. Let's just see if we can nail him a bit more. 7 hits. Yeah, he's puffing up his smoke. It's pretty badly damaged. If I had a rapid reload, I'd pour it into the smoke, but I don't have a rapid reload, so I'm going to have to put up with him launching HE at me. But in the meantime, I'm watching where it comes from, because when it comes in, I will be ready, and of course I wasn't ready. So my guns are primed. He is going to fire. That's him firing there, and we'll see if we can hit him. I probably should have just gone for the opposing Bayern, to be fair. Although that's getting nicely softened up with those torpedoes. Nicely softened up. And there the Belfast is reversing, or no, he's zooming out of his smoke. His smoke has expired. I should have actually timed when his smoke started, because then I can work out what sort of a captain he's got. I'm getting pretty heavily hammered here, but I'm glad some other people of my team are helping to deal with that Bayern. I'm very lucky that Belfast is firing his... oh, it's too good to miss. Yep, he's not firing his HE at me, because the fires this thing would start. It doesn't start fires often, but that's a lot of shells coming in. So what we're going to do here is, well, see if we can finish him off. No, we can't quite finish him off, but we can get pretty close. He's smoking up. And that's it. That is such a relief. That is such a relief to get rid of that thing, because it is so hard to deal with. Especially if it spams at range. It was playing a bit open water there and a bit unescorted. And yeah, he was still a hard kill, even though there were several of us by the looks of it going for him. So now it's time to start taking out the other flank and start supporting the other flank, because there seems to be no action on this end of the map. The smoke there is from the Belfast, so let's just head off in this direction. There is a danger, of course, that a destroyer will try and sneak into the cap, but, you know, that's just the nature of the beast. I could probably try and launch some shells over the top of that island, but yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that my tinder's dry. Okay then, what looks like we've got a full accounting of the enemy ships by the looks of it out the other side of the cap. There's the Alba, which is a reasonable sized target, apart from the fact that it's basically toast. So this is the West Virginia, another reasonable sized target. American battleships aren't actually famous for being that large. I mean, you know, they're sort of squat little short things, and the West Virginia is as squat and as short as the best of them. It's also pretty slow. It is essentially a Colorado with a precise aiming rather than a rapid reload. 6 hits, so yep. Of course, I'm in a Bayern, which long-range plunging fire can be dangerous, but the closer we get, the nastier we get as well. I've used up all my precise aiming, but still I'm getting 5 hits, 5 solid hits with these big guns from the Bayern. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, he's running away, so we're having to judge it. Somewhere up there is a destroyer. Okay, I'm hoping that I get some decent hits out of him. New Mexico took the kill, but that's okay, he's gone. We have a friendly Bayern here, so we have a couple of Bayerns in a row. There's the aircraft carrier. They're down to a destroyer and an aircraft carrier. 24 seconds left. Yeah, so that destroyer isn't going to be able to make up that gap. 55,000 damage. So yeah, so really it's a good solid defending ship, a good solid anchor for the team, the Bayern. That's really what you want to use it for, because you can take damage the way your team can't. That was a long range shot, hoping to get the carrier by dispersion, but no luck there. So that's the Bayern. Yeah, old reliable, slow old reliable. It's not as fast as some of the other later battleships, but it is pretty tough for its tier, earning us the most valuable player, 2 kills, 55,000 in a win, 145 main battery hits. That's for 2 kills, gives 50,000 damage, which isn't too bad at all. Anyway, Tier 6 German tech tree battleship, the Bayern. Hope you found that useful. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.